The best traits for a mentor to have are where they not only have lived it, but they know how to teach it. And we see this oftentimes where someone might be a great athlete at the peak of their game, whether NBA or NFL or even Olympic level, but when they attempt to become a coach, they're just a horrible coach. They don't know how to coach and mentor and deliver the piece of advice that that athlete or that client needs. A real good coach has the skills of understanding where that client is. A coach, a good one at least, enters the conversation as it's taking place in that client's mind. For example, I might find a client who's very driven, comes from the military background, is used to taking orders and deploying. Well, those are great clients to have, and you can make them super successful. But what about the client who comes from a place of insecurity, was not given validation by his or her parents, and does not have the confidence in themselves? A coach's job is to recognize that and not to just give marching orders like you would do to the soldier, but to actually give marching orders in addition to building their confidence, their self-esteem, sometimes having to sit there and explain why you're giving these marching orders and how it's going to benefit them so that they can have clarity in their vision before they go out and do it. See, when I was a bad coach, and when I started off, it's been 15 years since I've been coaching and consulting, when I was a bad business coach, I would give the same business advice to everybody and couldn't figure out why some people were successful and others weren't. What I realized was the ones who weren't still had doubts and insecurities, and until I helped them cross that chasm, they weren't about to take my marching orders seriously. And that's what I believe is a good coach, is you enter the conversation that's taking place in their head, help them cross that bridge, and then implement the advice.
There's someone that wasn't a great player, like Joe Torre, when he was in his playing career, then when he's managing the Mets, he's incredible, leading them to championships and everything else. So I guess it goes the other way as well. Absolutely.
Sometimes you're not the best player on the field, but you have vision. You've been gifted vision where you can see the playing field in dimensions that others can't. Just because you don't have the skill, the hand-eye coordination to hit that ball, but you can see the playing field in ways that others can't. You explaining to your teammates who are better than you skill-wise the layout of the field and the multi-dimensions that they can't see gives the team an advantage, therefore makes you a great coach, but a horrible athlete.